play one song, and then we're gonna jump into let me know, because I'm sure I misspelled or omitted something. But I want to thank Tony for starting the family tree. They put the names together, the 10 children that started sprouting everyone in here. It's pretty amazing. And what else? There was something else. Tony, yeah. While Donna and Margie are making their way to the front, maybe we can just go around and stand up and say which person on that, in the family tree, is your top level person, like, you know, which sibling. No, you got to be front and center so everyone can see you. Yeah. Try to pop up and say your name and say, Donna's my great friend. My name's Jariah Mayo.
My name's Jariah Mayo.
Donna's my great friend.
Donna's my
Thank you.
My name is Jamie, and my daughter is my great-grandma. My name is Shantae, and that was my grandma.
My name is James Steele, and Donna is my grandma.
My name's David and Donna's my aunt.
I'm Karen, and
Stand up.
Donna's great-grandma. She's facing right.
Tony, go ahead.
My name is Tony, and Donna and Marge are my great aunts, and their sister Elaine was my grandma.
I'm Dawn, and Elwood, or Chris, some is my dad.
I'm Mary Jean, and Donna is my mother-in-law.
I'm Darren, and daughter is my mom. I'm Cody, and Marjorie is my grandma.
And I'm Amanda, and grandma is our
She's grandma.
I'm Holly, and I feel like I'm one of her grandkids. My best friend from college.
I'm John. Glenda is my mother, and Martin, Joni. I'm one of the Jonies. Are my aunts.
I'm Mariah, and Margie's my great-grandma.
I'm Dakota. Margie is my grandma.
I'm Maxwell, and Marge is my great grandma. Andy, and Marge is my mom.
I'm Lori, and I've made these to adopt. I made you to adopt.
Thanks for helping.
All right, so we're going to have some question time. If anybody has any questions that they would like to ask one or both of these lovely ladies, the matriarchs of these Krismer swans.
I have a question.
Okay.
PG only?
Yeah, PG only.
What kind of questions are you going to ask? All right. What are the most rewarding things about getting older? Is it a lifetime of knowledge or the senior discount at the movie theater? Tell us, what are the most rewarding things to you guys about getting older?
We don't go to the movies, but we do get a discount at Denny's.
Theater.
And the Army discount.
Okay. Any other rewarding things about getting older?
No.
Inspire us.
Right, nothing.
All right. Have an answer?
I hope that was a good answer.
All right, we'll try the next one. What are the most important lessons you've learned in your life? And we're going to want to hear the stories about those lessons.
I really appreciate family. And don't hesitate to say and communication. Definitely a big one. Yes.
The Krismer family is known for great communication.
What's that?
I said the Krismer family is known for great communication skills.
Really? Might have been on your end. I thought.
No. I'm guilty.
It wasn't on our end.
Do you have any other life lessons for us?
Don't get old, which is stupid to say.
Well, you two are both healthy. You both are independent. Like, what kind of lessons have you learned along the way to stay that way? Pure luck? Or is there actual lessons that we can be taught so that we can do the same?
Everything I can say is exercise. Exercise should be part of your life. And be happy. And communicate.
Well, thank you. That's all you got to hear was exercise.
Yes, exercise. Make it a part of your daily life, whether you go out for a walk or whatever. You need to do something like exercise. I don't know why, because I did, so. I don't know why I wasn't here. Yeah, that's why I don't know why I'm still here.
Well, you guys always walk.
Yeah, we do. We always had the love.
Yeah.
Every night the dog.
That's the best thing.
They do always walk around the park.
Did you know your grandparents?
And then grandma, we knew grandma. She used to come, it was funny, she used to come to our house and she would bring her suitcase. And you always had to check her suitcase before you went in, and she never knew what she put in it. So you had to check to make sure she had just what she was putting in it.
Well, that's
Not the silverware.
Yeah. No, my mother told us to go check her suitcase before she left, so I went in, I was in grade school, and I went in to check her suitcases, and she had all my pictures of my friends from school. She wanted to take them home with her, she didn't know who they were, but she was taking them anyway.
I gotta check you guys' suitcases before you come to my house, so I don't get any more stuff.
What were your parents like?
Very busy. I mean, 10 kids, they were very busy, in more ways than one.
I think she said PG, right?
They didn't have their internet back then.
What'd your dad do for work?
Let's see, he started out, worked for Nichols Bakery, driving a truck, outstate. He put that because of his family. He worked at Times Later, at the newspaper,
Okay.
and at the owner's home. Did garden work now. And Mom worked there also. Inside. Yeah. But it was funny when Daddy drove truck for Nichols Bakery. He used to go to Pennsylvania. He'd have to stay a couple days maybe or whatever. But he would come home and play on the radio, paper and cards. Because he missed the baby so much. She was the baby.
Do you know how your parents met?
No.
Where did you grow up?
Old Rain, Ohio. Does anybody know where that is?
Yep.
John does. Yeah, John was our neighbor. Dakota, you know?
Where Cold Rain is? I've been there.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. I've been shown the house a few times.
Good.
Yeah, the house on the hill?
Yes.
Yeah, the blue brick house. I'm thinking of the blue furniture. Because we had that furniture.
I had a whole room full of furniture.
Yeah.
Not the city.
Yeah, the house blue, John. John's house blue, Cold Rain.
I think you might be talking about the one in Dix Edition when you bought the ranch in Dix.
Yeah, I think that's what they're, but the house that we had.
I remember it yellow and white.
Yeah.
Our house was blue.
Your house, yeah.
Our house was blue, and because I grew up next door to where they grew up.
Oh, okay.
And my mother didn't make it far. Next
Right
door.
next door.
But your house was yellow, ours was blue.
Yeah. Because I remember his mother lived next door with grade school. And my younger sister, they got lice. Oh, y'all had lice. I come home from school with lice. And my mother was furious. She got her outside with the scissors. She started hacking away at her hair. And I'm sitting there crying because I knew I was left next. And his mom come over and she said, it was her mom, she said, Mom, I'll do that. Go ahead and go in the house. And she got Patsy and then she got the because I would have hurt you one day as well.
Was that what inspired you to be a beautician?
No. No. I was just memory house. Oh. That didn't work. Yeah, that didn't work. So what happened to you all meet now?
Did you guys get along, like all of the siblings for the most part? Or?
It was like two families. from, Nick, Linda, John's mom, and the old ones, we don't know, we didn't know that much. They were already out of the house, they were already gone. So it was Don's dad, Bernice Crew, Marge Baker. Bernice got married and left. Albert was there, tormented us. But, it's like having two different families.
I haven't seen my old sister told them another.
Were you each assigned like specific chores that you had to have done on a daily basis just to keep the household running? I mean, with that many,
We had to do it all. There was no chores, we just did it all. We did laundry, kept the house clean, everything. Got my mother was lunch for somebody else.
Okay.
You hear that, children?
What's that?
I was making sure my children heard that.
Did everyone carry their weights, or did one person do more of the chores than the others?
No, there was a couple of them that got away with nothing.
Who was that?
Name names.
You want names?
Yes. Yes. He was a favorite. So, well, he was a football player. Yes. He didn't have to do chores.
No, actually, boys were favorites, right, always.
Yes.
But my sister Claire, but I don't really quite figure that out. I gotta be a favorite. Yeah, and that's maybe I did. She always pretended sick. So I think that's how she got away with it. Like that. Yeah.
Tell us about like one of the most prevalent memories you have from growing up.
Finding a bicycle. Thought we wouldn't know on a main highway. Gravel on the side, you know, sidewalks.
There were always big trucks on the highway, so you couldn't ride a bicycle.
Yeah. You had to try.
Yes. I tried,
You actually had to ride.
I tried, and got mixed up in the chain,
Yeah.
bicycle chain, so I never tried it.
And we had a pear tree. If you ever know about the pear tree, pears fall off and then one of these. That was one of our games was to skip through pears and try to not We had a big banister, went around the house porch, that big banister. And when my mom and dad went to Martin's Ferry to get groceries, we'd take all the groceries out of the house and line them on the banister over the store. And then somebody's dad was supposed to be watching us when my mom and dad went to town. But they wanted to play doctor. So they had a large night rabbit turkey.
Vacation.
Yes.
At least he plans.
Yeah.
How'd that taste?
One thing I remember. It's not exercise.
I remember one time, we always had to walk back and on to the post office to get the mail.
Uphill boys.
And what was that?
Uphill boys.
No. But I was walking up to get the mail one day, and there was a schoolhouse on the hill, and there were a lot of steps that went up to the schoolhouse. And I was walking to get the mail, and a man stopped me. And I was, anyway, he talked me into going up the steps to the school, but nothing happened, thank God. that little alcove, yeah. And he took me in there and I didn't know what talking or what happened, but he ended up letting me go.
Did you see him again?
No. Okay, please.
How old were you, Grandma?
Probably 12, 13.
How was that time?
She was on her way home, getting, right, that was scary. But somebody else's dad. We would walk to the mailbox and the place she's talking about, the steps, going up to school, we got past that and walked to get the mail, and on the way back, it was dark, there was no street lights. They'd jump out at us and scare us out of death. Way back to the mailbox.
You had a child like that too, Grandma.
I did.
Oh, I'm pretty sure one of your children are just like that.
Do you think I have one like that? Possible.
Do you feel the eyes beating at you?
Yes, it does. Yeah. Actually, my kids, they got, I
Yeah, child and grandchild.
yeah, I used to read those by now, right?
She has a grandchild just like Grandpa, just like troublemakers.
Okay, that's it, everybody knows.
But we will let you take a break in a minute, but there's a lot of health issues in your family. What are some of the most reoccurring ones that you can think of that everyone in here should be aware of?
Probably heart problems.
Heart?
My cholesterol, my blood pressure. Amnesia.
So we're all like walking time bombs?
Yes, that's what we are.
I'm being the nurse. I need to know what everybody wants to happen to them after they pass. So what kind of things, I have a list for Grandma on my phone, but did you guys talk about or you have documented already? If you want to be cremated, if you want a burial, all of those things are documented and out there so that we know exactly what you want.
Now, speaking of that, I used to have a shirt. Back, Tony will remember this. I used to have a shirt I wore to my husband's 80th birthday, and it said, "The only time I'll have a smoke in my body is when I'm cremated."
Oh, gosh. Did we put that picture on the side too?
Yeah, that's funny. Yes, I think they've got my Linda done reclamation. Do whatever. They just come and take the put them on your garden. Because I have to pick up the ashes. Put them on their garden or whatever they're doing. Tell them our plan. Tell them your plan. Our plan. With your ashes. Our plan. Put them on your garden. Except, oh no, you're anything else. So I'm making it a little bit first. Her and I are going places where she was never allowed to go and where she shouldn't be, but take her out and show her the works. Oh, there'll be works, all right.
Where are some places that you've always wanted to go and never got around to seeing or doing?
No, I mean no, not really. I mean, I had a bucket list before Dick passed. And place we didn't get to go after he retired. I had been there before he retired, but was to the 50 states, to Utah, and Nevada.
Oh, that is so easy. That was
We had been there, but we were always
counted
somewhere else before that, so we never got there before he before. We went to Nevada, to Laughlin, and to stayed over there and stuff, but not since he retired.
What about you, Margie? Is there anything that you've wanted to, or a place that you've wanted to go that you haven't yet been?
No, I was never interested in I'm never like. She was a good girl, she never did.
Not on camera.
Yeah. But to tell you the truth, I don't remember her. I'm sorry, I don't.
See, that shows how impressionable I was.
I mean, Peg and I was always fighting, so I don't know where she was. I try to stop and think, where was I when she got married? I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe that's part of the amnesia.
Well, I just figured because I was not in the older generation, I was not in the younger generation, I was just kind of out in the wall on myself. But that's okay. I'm not.
She had to be somewhere between Peg and I fighting.
I was the referee.
Where was she?
I was the referee.
Okay.
So which of the children were the naughtiest and what was the naughtiest?
What's that?
Which child in your family was the naughtiest and what's the story?
Well, because we didn't know the older half.
Yeah,
Your dad.
yeah, we remember.
We don't say he's not, he's ordinary. Yeah. Well, dirty tricks on us. Him and his friends were at our house and he lay across the table and his friend come get us. He dying, got stabbed, you know, come. So we go rushing in there and he's laying across the table with a knife in his back. And we're crying. They put a board in his shirt, knife in it, but kept it on his shirt.
Yeah, but he would have seen who he gave his right arm for you know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And especially after he got old.
Yeah.
We weren't sure. They used to buy the groceries on Saturday, to get groceries, and they buy a bologna. Yeah.
Okay, what, there's one?
And when they would go home, he would cut it. We talked about this thick. And took off the but we'd get a half gallon ice cream. You had to divide it between 5 of us, 6 of us. Cut pieces.
But if he wasn't home, you had to save it for him. That's what
We are how we ate ours.
Uncle Elwood was the gateway to come out here. He was the first. And then everybody kind of,
Well, we went to California first, did we not?
Yes.
but he went west and then
Yeah.
everybody kind of followed.
Yeah. God came to his house and gave,
Yeah, what's it?
yeah, but I mean, he came to his house, but, yeah. And we were asking him what kind of clothes, because we never did, what kind of clothes would he bring, you know, it's a hot, it's cold, what is it? So, oh, never rains, never rains. The day of my niece's wedding, it poured. Poured. I mean, it wasn't rain, it was pouring. And I'm like, yeah, you really know what you're talking about. But he lived in this house with grapefruit trees and orange trees, and we got up in the morning and picked oranges and grapes, and he'd squeeze them for, oranges and grapefruits, and he'd squeeze them for breakfast. Yeah, he was not nice.
So he made up for all his ornaments?
He made up, but, yeah. His
I
corn.
just got out of food, not.
Yeah, yes, very much so.
Yeah, he bought the health food store.
Yeah, yeah.
Was he always like that or just in his later years?
Always like what? Health?
Health conscious.
He was pretty healthy.
And he worked for Jack LaLanne? Is that true?
Yes, he did, didn't he?
Yes.
there's still hope. There's still hope one might pop in Texas at some point.
Did you have like philosophies when you were raising your kids? Like I'm gonna raise them this way, or like this is how I, you know, like go with the flow. We're just gonna go with the flow. Like, do you have like a framework of how you raised your families?
No, but I'm very happy with all of them now. Very happy.
Our parents weren't real loving.
No,
They never said I love you, give you a hug.
but I think we mostly did that between us.
And you changed that with your children?
Yes, I did. Their energies. I had to make myself say I love you. People want it.
Let me take
And it started. You can see it started.
Reached out some pretty bad. She didn't have a board.
He deserved it, I'm sure.
Yes. He tormented me. Tormented me all the time. He was like, yeah, with us. Tormented me all the time. But he's a good guy now.
It's so crazy.
Any regrets?
Yeah, I do drive a big truck.
Any scenario you can think of that you would do differently? Any family recipes that you remember that?
Nice already.
What?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everybody remembers all of it.
Yeah, we always talk.
My mother got that recipe from the woman that she worked for. The people that she worked for, rich people, they don't rich people. And she got this recipe from them. It's got me right around. What is it?
It's very unique. You have to try it to understand it.
Ground beef, Heard about your ground beef skills. Heard about what?
Your cooking skills.
Oh,
So how am I gonna try this?
I cook. When the kids were little, I had to cook because I had kids in school to be working and I find really. So I was still
After she cooked for 28 years, she told me I could do this for her.
That's the part that Debbie was at. No, Debbie couldn't. She made spaghetti.
Chicken wings.
She made spaghetti for us one time. And we were cutting grass or something. She made spaghetti and put chili sauce in it. They used to say we couldn't eat it. No, it was purpose. I don't know how much you put in there,
These two little guys are cooks.
yeah. They like tasting something different. You make it, taste it, and see what you think.
Have you heard I told you?
Yes. Yeah. You remember? Noodles, like you guys like to say.
And all of us.
Yeah, that's a hand-me-down. Grandma's. Oh, I make them.
Grandma, grandma, like, you're not called grandma either. I'm talking to you. Rice and giblets, was that a Pat thing, or was that
I think that was your mama thing.
it didn't come from you?
That's my mom. I thought so too.
It came from grandma?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's called rice and giblets. It's like or gizzards, it's like the,
Gizzards.
yeah.
We used to have noodles and gizzards.
Oh, okay. I just
Chicken hearts.
resurrected the recipe. I bought like a couple, because we lost the recipe, and I recreated it with Cody's help and my dad's help, and like it tastes exactly like how mom made it, but I thought they came from you.
Well, maybe my mom did. She made some dishes that I have.
It's like gizzard. It's the stomach of a chicken. Delicious. If you look at it long enough, it's like chicken. Yeah, you're fine.
That wasn't anything compared to the kidneys.
Yeah.
We used to eat pig's feet and all kinds of stuff.
You still like pig's feet, don't you? You still like those, huh? Pig's feet?
Sure.
You're talking the whole boys. Remember whole boys?
Yeah.
We don't make whole boys.
And you just eat them like off the bone.
Yeah, you eat the whole thing. They both.
That's not really good.
I mean, chicken stomach, so I can't judge.
I tried to make with kidneys. So and he said, well, I had to pull the shit out of them before I got the piss out of them. So he put the oil down and then fried them.
What about, you used to make my dad sausage and beans or something like that?
Oh, yeah, beans and sausage, that's pretty good. Yeah. Just beans and sausage, onions, dried onions.
Was it hard for you, like vegetables? Like, did you guys have vegetables growing up, or like fruit?
Dixon's had a garden, which my dad took care of. But as far as making vegetables, no. Much vegetables. We didn't have more fruit. It was mostly yellow and sandwiches.
Yeah.
What would you say that you've seen happen over the years that has surprised you? Like cars, and the internet, and TV, like what has really stood out?
And it's even worse today.
It's faster. Technology changing faster.
Yeah. Now it's like computer phones. Well, just the way they're treating education, I think that's important. That's what worries me a lot. I mean, don't they realize that education is the future of this country? You know, and yet they don't want to compensate the teachers and make things better with education. That scares me a lot. Well, it scared me because if you lost your phone, then you wouldn't be able to call me.
I think Canada's not Russian. Everybody else is younger. Like, I'm curious if they know their parents' phone number by heart.
I still know mine.
Yeah, so, yeah.
I only know.
Okay. Because we had to remember phone numbers.
Oh, yeah.
I still remember my home phone number.
Okay, are we done?
No, we're gonna take a break though and have some lunch, but before we jump into that, Margie, what year were you born? Yeah, we're all family. 1941. 1941? Okay. Wow, that's awesome.
That's all?
That's That's like age to perfection. Dawn, what year were you born?
43.
So that will make you what this year?
Oh,
Like 80
I will be 80.
in September? And I know we have a special birthday tomorrow. Lori's celebrating her birthday. What year were you born, Lori? 82. 82? Okay. And come to find out, we have a May birthday on the 14th? 13th? Okay. And what year were you born?
91.
Okay. And Holly, you have a birthday? All right. I know there's a lot of, any other May birthdays?
June.
June. Oh, wow. Thank you. Any other June birthdays then? Okay, well, you know, for the 80-year-old, oh, that's awesome. Vicky, I think we're gonna probably want some teas and sodas too. I know that's asking. So, do you want us just to tell you how many or?
Yeah. I have Coke products. I have Coke Dr. Pepper, Sprite, pink lemonade, and orange drink.
Okay, so think about those options and
And then I don't think that's unsweetened tea, but I can bring sweetener out for you guys.
You want to just come on there, Terry?
what works best.
I was waiting for you guys to finish. I really wanted to.
Appreciate that. Well, Jaya has a song to share, mostly for our 80-year-old special birthday and 82-year-old this year. So, all birthdays.
It's not a special song, it's happy birthday.
We all have to sing along for it.
Alright, ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear everyone. Happy birthday to you.
Every time
Like all the time, yeah.
you have to unlock the doors, open the store, right in your present.
Well, you want to use technology.
The Wi-Fi, you're gonna go to the guest, and then you're just gonna put your emails, the iPad. I know, the signal's kind of bad.
We have one more person coming. Go get that. Perfect, thank you.
More questions or finding out more things about growing up. Yeah. What about some jobs that you have? I House cleaning? Okay.
Is there anything that's there for like?
Cigar maker.
Oh, yeah. March wood, cigar. It's the money. Smells like it. Everybody told us, we work there, that means that you're going to smell that cigar. No, I'm, glasses, everybody. Away from us. Yeah. The grandkids. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah. Swing shift. Swing shift. School that comes up with school.
Margie, what kind of jobs did you have?
I mostly worked in the office.
Office?
Yeah, but I started out in 5 to 10 when I was 15. Didn't work for very long.
Times beer.
Times later for 20 years.
About the ice cream shop.
How about what?
The ice cream shop.
Yeah? Oh, okay. No, we don't have to say.
I feel like there's a story behind that one.
I worked in high school.
You worked at ice cream?
For very short. Now, why was that?
No.
Because I made a banana split without any bananas.
You're the harsh boss.
Needless to say, I worked there very short.
But you met somebody there.
Yes, but I didn't have anything before.
Oh, you went for that?
Yeah.
Is that where you met Andy?
Yeah.
Oh, somebody else.
He was my girlfriend's boyfriend.
Oh.
He worked at ice.
Were you the other woman, girl?
Yes.
Now we're digging out some dirt.
Get some food in our bellies and help out.
So you both worked at Isley's. What was your first date?
No. He worked at ice.
Oh.
He was, well, he was 4 years old, so we were 4 years older. He worked, he was a manager at the Isley for Harness Fair.
Okay.
And he was dating my girlfriend. And then I started to date him, and then he was transferred to Blair, Isley's.
Okay.
And so he took me down there. I was just going to start working there. So he took me down there, and that was the first order I had. I made the bananas, but I made bananas. Never went back.
So he also fired you?
He didn't say he was firing me.
You chose to invited that.
You weren't on the schedule ever again. Oh, that's so how did you meet Dick?
She's saying no bananas. I used to work at table.
Oh.
And I did.
That's fun.
He was said.
Having one accident.
Yeah. Well, I did my kid. We went to school, he was a little older than me, and we wanted to date her, but I didn't like her. So I dated my friend. And, well, she was my friend. Her, gave her a ring, and then I decided I did like her. After he gave the other girl, she had this ring. What? I said, after he gave the other girl the ring, he had to do that, and I decided I liked it. He wanted to go, and I said, no, I said, the girl had a ring, so he wanted to go to the ring. That's cool.
That poor girl.
Seniors, high school.
Okay.
Yeah. That off.
The carnage.
Yeah.
I can imagine though that there weren't a lot of people, like the population wasn't that big,
No.
right? Like, I mean, yeah, I feel like the pool would be pretty small.
Oh, where did you go to school at?
March Ferry.
Oh, you went to Martin's Ferry down right?
Oh, wait.
Oh, you moved to Martin's Ferry.
Peg and I. We went to grade school in Florida. Yeah, we went to grade school.
Martin's Ferry was low there. You had
Yeah.
probably a good sized class.
Yeah. Well, I took on college. That wasn't in the neighborhood.
Were you guys fans of Dean Martin since he was from Steubenville?
Were we doing what?
Fans of Dean Martin since he was
No, I
from
don't like
Steubenville?
I love Dean Martin.
I don't like it.
I love Frank Sinatra. That's a beautiful voice.
Right. Yeah, his singing's okay, but he's on the movies, so it's like, drunk. I don't know, he's really drunk.
Yes.
Yeah. He always acts like he's drunk.
You remember how much you paid for your first house?
Probably $7,000.
How much?
About $7,000.
Wow.
You can't even buy a car.
That's all.
With that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was the student school.
I remember how much you paid for the one on Nick's edition.
You?
I do.
Oh, well, tell me that.
$19,000.
I was gonna say it.
Because when you moved, because you lived next door to us, and when you moved to Dick's Edition, we were like, they paid $19,000 for the house. $19,000 for the house. This is like a 3-bedroom ranch.
Yes.
You know?
There are still people living in that house. This girl went to school with Nancy like that.
It's a village that's just over the hill where they used to live. We walk there.
It's in Martin's Ferry though?
Yeah.
Corey.
Yeah, Corey.
Yeah.
And our second one was $9,000.
And that's the one on 23rd Street.
So we got, yeah. Which is on,
I know, they totally leveled it.
pretty, that's really on.
So sad, I remember them putting all those new cabinets in. Yeah. Oh, well.
Well, just an example of today. The house I have now, I paid $70,000 for it.
And what, did you sell it for like a $500,000?
Well, probably $250,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shows how much
You know, when all this
things
big
have gone up.
house selling thing was going on, they were offering me $260,000.
Wow, that's awesome. A lot of equity got built up in there, that's good.
Don't think I didn't think.
Yeah.
Problem is you can't go buy another one for
Yeah,
less.
that's good.
That's exactly why I didn't, because where do you go? Right. Even though you have that much money, where do you go to buy a house for that?
So what was your favorite class in school? Was it cosmetology or did you just like something else?
Cosmetology, my best.
And who was your favorite teacher?
Mrs. Fletcher.
Mrs. Fletcher. What did she teach? Cosmetology? Yeah, because you stayed friends with her a long time after school.
Oh, I'm babysitting for her, working in her shop.
Speaking of teachers, I had one in a class, and there was another girl in there with the same name as me.
Oh.
But he publicly made fun of me, but I never else, and she did not.
Wow.
Well, I never get married.
Is that what made you stop biting your fingernails?
No. I just said, my fingernails so over.
But he made fun of me right in class.
Parents are like, yeah, because a cousin of ours tried to make her stop. Taylor Porker, but a nail, she like.
A day?
A quarter every time they came to visit us.
Oh.
That the nail she had.
That's a lot of money back then.
Yeah. I'll do that, shoot.
In today's dollars.
What animals did you have growing up?
I remember Teddy.
We always said, you know that, we had that dog, big, big, fluffy, my dog. Very big, brown. I don't think we know that this is on died. We had chickens. Yeah, we don't, well, we had chicken coop, but we had chickens in our kitchen.
Oh.
Do you remember that?
I'm
Little peeps. We had a whole kitchen full of little peeps.
Were they egg layers?
Well, I
They were
remember
just eggs. I remember what,
but I don't remember the kitchen.
yeah, right now.
Do you remember having roasted chicken dinner? They were roasters, not layers.
But this was all Patty's idea. I don't know what around with the chickens, but I remember being in there in the kitchen.
No.
Just little yellow peeps.
Is that around Easter?
No.
Meats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember having eggs.
No, I don't, all I remember is having the little eggs.
Who was your first boyfriend?
Jimmy Benz.
How old were you?
Great. I mean, it was somebody I liked, but she didn't like me.
Which grade did that go?
What's that?
What grade?
First through seventh then. Yeah, first through seventh.
Six, 7, 5.
We couldn't have girlfriends always.
That's crazy. But I didn't know about it. No. But no, he just lived up the street. He was in school with us. I just thought he was cute. That was it. I said he was my boyfriend, but he didn't.
What happened to that girls What about your first boyfriend?
I think his name was Joe Basso. He lived in Crescent. He wrote the school, the school. And I walked to school.
How old was that?
It really didn't go together, I just loved it.
Yeah.
How old were you, Grandma?
12, 13.
Yeah, I had another crush too. His name was Mickey Tanner. He looked like Elvis.
What was that?
Mickey Tanner.
Oh.
Elvis.
Oh, yeah.
I was saying too.
No. It was cute.
Yeah.
That was great.
Look at that.
He used to go to 4-H camp. And I walked 4-H.
Yeah. Yeah.
We weren't. I wasn't allowed to go for my lunch. And I had a dress on. And I was supposed to be coming, it was across the creek. A gate? No, a bridge. Went across the creek. Well, I was trying to hide because I knew I was going to get in trouble. And I fell in the creek with my dress. Well, we had a bench, and I lifted up, really get fighting with each other. And line us up on the bench. And then we'd start crying, because we knew what was coming. She said, now you stop that crying or I'll give you something to cry about.
Was it a board or a switch?
She went
They
and
got
got
switch
on
on
the
the
tree.
tree.
Oh. There was a switch, you went to the tree and got a switch and it's too small. You got, have to go back to the bigger one. That's your bigger one.
You gotta pick your own switch.
That's right, you got to pick out your own branch, that's why we got little ones.
Here we
You got some little. Oh, yeah.
Was that the worst punishment? Like, is that how you were punished?
Would be.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we didn't really get discipline a lot. No, I mean, we
Did more fighting with each other.
So how old was your mom when she had Pink? She in her
42.
fifth, how old?
42.
42.
My, Clara, was very upset because her mother was pregnant at 4. But when Peg was born, Clara was the first one to the car to get her. All excited when she had a little sister.
And how old was she when she passed?
74,
Yeah.
74, 77.
Was that heart?
That hard?
Was it heart related?
Yes, yes.
And what about your dad?
Yeah, hard.
Heart related? How old was he?
62. I was 60, yeah.
How old were you when you passed? Because we're young, right?
When my dad passed, Debbie was born. They came to Virginia, Marge and Andy and Julie was a baby. They drove down to Virginia because I just got here. My mom got coupons from Sears to buy baby clothes or baby, whatever. You get coupons at that time. Instead of money.
I want to change this around a little bit.
Okay.
I want to ask all the kids, Andy and John and Darren, spouses if they want, what are your favorite memories? Or what's a favorite or funny memory of growing up with your mom and dad?
Oh, mine was in the summertime, we went to Myrtle Beach every year, pretty much. We would drive and stay at the beach for a couple of weeks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my dad, his plant closed for 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And we would just set big pins up on the beach and play the beach all day.
Oh, that's cool.
Sometimes I think it's cruise for it.
Went to Kentucky, camping, $7 a night. But for 14 days, after 14 days, you have to leave or move to another place. $7 a night. Box's bottom. Creek went up to the lake. That's why.
Yeah.
Stop by, you know, no name.
Walker,
At Walker's.
Was that on 22?
What?
That was on 22
250.
or 250?
Yeah.
And Caddis?
It's not that far, no. Just, it was right past us.
Oh, okay. Andy, what about you?
Probably it would be another reunion. We always used to go down to Beverly. Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
To the river.
Okay.
Candyland.
Candyland's house.
That's where I see too.
Yep.
I never had to use.
I don't think it was actually a reunion, no. I don't think it was.
I
Oh, man, now, yeah.
It's already on the wall there.
About you, John?
Well, we're talking about that because it was the funnest time that we had, because my dad was all work. He never took time off. He had 2 weeks a year, and he always sold them back to the company for the money. And he owned the company. He was one of the brothers that owned the trucking company. But he would never take vacation. So my mother would take us and go to Annie Lane's camp. I'm just telling you before that. I always didn't know her name was Elaine. And her name was Annie Elaine. I thought her first name was Annie. And we're going to Annie Lane's camp. And it was by the river. So we would do that in the summer. He would drop us off and then come back and pick us up. But it was just growing up, on the river. It's where they taught me to water ski, and we would go, catfish. This is before catfish became a farm thing. And it tasted like the river. You were fishing out of the river, and you got a piece of fish that tasted like the river. And I didn't like catfish growing up, and now it's a whole different thing. It was those summers, that was the time we were just kids, and we were, let loose, and everybody would come visit.
They had a big swing that jumped on.
They had a tire on a rope swing.
Yeah.
We had the rope swing to drop into the river. They had a canoe. We would paddle to the island, camp out on the island. It was a lot of fun. You'd have to wash your hair in the pump. If you've ever washed your hair in a pump.
You actually pumped it.
Yeah, so somebody had to pump it. You washed your hair. Once you came to, because your head was just like numb from washing in that ice water.
I think my brothers and I, we did a little bit of waterboarding with that.
Yeah.
What about you, Dawn?
I guess staying on a vacation thing, my parents would take us to the Colorado River in summer. My dad was a phenomenal water skier. So we used to, and we would just be like a little kid out there on the water skiing. So watching water skiing, there was this one particular time when he took me to, you could rent jet skis and stuff like that. That's when all that started. And there was this little boat that was like a 2-seater boat, very small. And my dad took me across to rent it, and I was riding the boat, and they were following something they needed my dad's driver's license. So my dad had already taken the boat back, so he was on the land. And I was driving this little boat right by myself going across the river, and I thought it was so cool. And the people that owned the rail company were coming behind me. And my dad's standing on the shore like, slowly. And I didn't know how to use the boat, so I hit the gas. My dad grabbed the boat and hurried up and threw it back in the water, trying to get to the hot seas. Oh, shoot.
Donna, what is the story of, some people know you as Donna, and some people know you as Joni?
Because John and Jim, John's brother, couldn't say Donna. Yeah, you guys were young. You know that stuff. His dad had diabetes really bad, so they go into a diabetic coma and they have to rush him to the hospital. And they sort of helped me here. My middle name's Joan anyway.
So your middle name's Joan?
Yeah,
What is your full name?
Donna Joan.
Donna Joan.
What's your full name?
Marjorie Linda.
Marjorie Linda?
I knew your middle name.
I know Ellen's middle name now. And I know his birthday.
Yes.
I did know that.
Yeah.
How you doing?
And when you're down here, everybody's talking about Chris. And that breakfast with Chris.
Oh, we do.
We didn't have Chris. Well, but
Yeah. One of his friends.
Wait, I missed it. Why is it not Chris?
Last name.
Krismer.
Oh. Yeah, when you, one of his friends.
Chris used to have real estate, and when I moved out here, he gave me a job. We refurbish homes and stuff, and people I had an apartment, you know, a bunch of people were working in there, was in apartments, just like an office. So he told me, go in there and paint the whole place and fix this wall. I had never done any of that stuff. So I could fix the cracks in the wall. I don't know how to tape and do all the cracks. So I left that, painted the whole place, came back minutes later, freaking the line. And then I do the whole thing once, twice, 3 times, you got light on each one. I didn't paint the whole thing again. That would have last time doing that. He bought a house that had a swimming pool, so we were off. Then he cleaned that out.
And they go to that one, I think.
White bed, yeah, like that.
It actually helped us get our first house. We were supposed to refurbish it for him.
Yeah, we see.
And, so he helped us pick it out, what was what needed to be
We were
done,
making
and
a
all of
trailer.
that.
He said, no, you're not in the trailer.
And he said, yeah, it'd probably take us 6 months to get it all done, and then he would help us sell it and all that. Well, 9 years later, we decided to move. But yeah, it was awesome just having a house instead of having to live in an apartment or trailer or whatever.
yeah, you can't say enough about him. He sure took care of anybody. Andy.
Yeah, we called each other. Poor Don probably saw us all coming.
Our house was almost always full with some family members moving through. I remember when Robin came and lived with us for a while with the boys. And I just remember when her boys got a hold of my mom's nail polish. And they nail polished all of the cabinets in the bathroom. Yeah, that was. And I remember Angie sitting.
Yeah, that was a good.
I was telling them on the way down, when my parents went out of town, it was either Angie or Kim. I had one.
Sounds like I wanted Andy for a baby.
You're like, Andy, do you mind if I go to a party? Sure, go ahead.
I know your dad was so strict with food, and we used to try to sneak it in, all I think my parents did.
I want to, I'm curious about different aspects of my family, so I'm going to ask this. Cody and Amanda, I only got to meet your mom one time, so how was she? Was she quiet? Was she a partier? What kind of woman was she?
Before you start, how old were you?
That was an 83.
8?
Yeah.
I was 10.
Oh, so Cody's older than Amanda?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Very much.
Well, I know she was a Scorpio, so.
Oh, when's your birthday?
My birthday, her birthday?
What, you said she was a Scorpio?
Yeah.
When's your birthday?
The 6th of November?
Yeah.
I'm a Scorpio too, I'm on October 24th, so that's why.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, I think it's, when we look back at it, there's different sides. It's the kid side where you kind of see her as your mom and fun, but I know that she also had her, like, rowdy side. She threw her down. She had to. So I think both sides of it.
I was a bad kid. I remember grandma would always say like, I'd get the biggest of couples. But she never knew how to discipline me, so she would wait for my dad to get home. And she's like, look what your daughter made me do. And like, so, but I remember, like, she always had Diet Coke. That was her thing, was Diet Coke. And she always had 2 equal packets with 2, like, creams in her coffee. And she'd put the equal packets on the counter, then she'd put the spoon on the top. And she loved Tetris. She would have, like, she'd play Tetris as she'd, like, have curlers in her hair. Yeah, I mean, I was a pretty self-centered kid, so, like, I remember when she got me, like, who's gonna do my laundry? Like, you know, like, because I was 10, you know, like,
Yeah, right.
you know, but, yeah.
What do you remember about her being around when you said?
Well, like,
Did she like to dance or joke around with you guys, or
She drink?
did she play games?
She's like a wine cooler girl?
yeah, one
Yeah.
of those things, yeah. Fun and for sure. Yeah, love the sun. Love to be by the pool with us.
Yeah.
Outside camping.
Yeah. I remember, like, Dad would always say, like, she was just a family person. Like, she never really wanted to go out and hang out with friends. Like, she was just all about family. So, like, she had a few friends, so, like, Stella.
Yeah,
But, like,
and she was, being in the hospital, she was an ER nurse, so that was her life
She could definitely
all
go
the
down.
time. Yeah. So I think, like, the times when she was working and she was home, it was a lot of just, like, decompressing and just trying to have that family time and, like, being around us, whatever we wanted to do, even if we were driving her crazy.
And I used to clean for them.
Yeah. I remember, I think it was Wednesdays, because Dad would always, like, they're coming tomorrow, you better have your room clean.
You're like, you gotta clean so that they can clean.
But her
Still at her, so what?
cleaning was shoving it under her bed.
Oh. So Grandma would say, if she's like, got to bring the rake in?
Well,
She'd like, oh, did you do that too?
Well, I asked her, I said, you know, I think she's looks like she's cleaning, but my cleaning was more bed out.
You just moved it right back, you're right to touch that.
And then I told her about it, and she said, I just told her, I'm gonna get the rake out. Yeah, and I started talking.
Yeah.
I had asked her for her rooms. Yeah, Grandma.
Oh, yeah.
You'll have to get the rake out. No, Grandma, no, don't get the rake out.
Remember those times you have.
And we're not talking like a leaf rake, we're talking a rock rake. Yeah.
Julie worked in the emergency room, and she always said the only thing she didn't want was to have a family member come to her. And it had to be me.
Yep.
And I felt so bad because I screamed at her. That she was mistaken, that was me. And I remember screaming at her, feeling so bad later that I'd done that to her. And then she passed.
Is there, I feel like, just from you and from you, Grandma, like, having your child die, like, was it your siblings? Your siblings experience? Yeah, your siblings, did they experience a child's death? Is it just you two that experienced that?
Robin?
Next generation.
Yeah, that's the next generation.
All of you know how he passed away. Ready?
He was partnership.
When he was running in the car,
And that was an anomaly because he was a very practiced gun guy. He knew how to use firearms.
Well, I understand it jammed on it. What's not his gun? The friend's gun. It jams on it. And he went and put it in the car. And it fell.
We were out in the desert in the morning.
It usually has.
There was a nurse there too. Right in the chest.
A helicopter.
And that was before cell phones, right? Or wasn't cell phones there?
I don't know. It's
Yeah, those were.
Yeah, there was just a nurse on the road. It was all the parts. He was a female friend. But there was a nurse.
Did you ever know what happened?
I mean, what happened to her? She's still around? I don't know.
I remember mom always made us, like, every time we rode a bicycle, she'd have helmet and elbow pads and knee pads and like all the pads. Like, what's the even point of bicycling? But now, right, but now I'm like, put it all on. Like, that's how I would be, put it all on.
I remember visiting you guys in the summer one year and riding on the back of the dirt bike. It was demons on the front.
Right back on the back way.
Dirt bike.
Oh, dark night. Yeah. Yeah, she stayed with us one time. They taught her how to make pancakes. Every morning she wanted to make pancakes. Every morning, yeah, she went out and yeah, we feed her. He made her.
We don't get pancakes at home.
No, no way. Supposed to be eating oats.
Yeah.
She had a fight with a neighbor. You remember that?
No, I don't.
Had a fight with a neighbor, a little boy. You were very young.
I'll say their mom or.
I think it was the up down the street.
Oh,
Yeah. Boyfriend, yeah, her, the lady, the girl, her sister.
What
I still
about,
have the napkin you wrote on.
What did I write?
She wrote it on a napkin. It said, I mean, I don't know if it's that word, but she said, I'm sorry, but I gotta go home. Your neighbor don't like me anymore or something. And we wrote it on a napkin and I laminated it. So I still got it.
You're going, oh, good.
what about Aunt Bernice? Any stories about Aunt Bernice?
Oh my God, I remember one.
I know a couple of you that travel.
I remember I would go to Ohio and visit the aunts, and I went to Aunt Bernice's one year. And there were a bunch of kids my age that lived up and down the street. And I hit it off with a bunch of kids and went to her house. And we'd hang out in the basement. That's where she kept all the overflow soda.
Yeah.
And she had a bar down there. So we'd start getting a soda and we'd serve it like we were at a bar. For like a week. And I think we kind of totally tapped her out of all soda.
Oh, no.
So then the next week we were there and I was like, oh, can I have friends over? We're going to go downstairs in the bar. And she's like, no.
I remember that for the family reunion, she always made baked beans. She would bring in baked beans.
Yeah.
She would make them from scratch, and who knew that, you could make baked beans, they came in a can, and she made them from scratch.
Yeah. Well, she was kind of the second mother to the kids. Which kids back and forth.
brought you to?
We used to go up there for a week in the summer. It's summertime. We
Yeah.
would go to spend the week.
She was the youngest of the older group or oldest of the
Youngest,
Youngest of the older.
youngest of the older?
and that's Ellie.
Okay.
Yeah, I take the kids up there. Usually they wanted to stay for the weekend because they play with our kids. And then when I come back to pick them up, I say, I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home. I was broken hearted, but I thought they would like me.
They found the soap house.
Frank also.
They have me on evening.
I'm George and all.
I don't know, I've had somebody tapped into the not soda stuff.
Yeah. I sure did.
I was having Dave,
Yes, I feel good water. I don't even know.
I was having deja vu with you yesterday. At the table, and you guys were talking about what favorite Coke you've had, and we were like, I was like, oh my God.
You drank too much of it. It's not,
Oh,
time ready to go.
oh. Well, never. He went, his friend had a motorbike. He wanted to ride it. The kid said, you get caught. I'm gonna say you stole it.
Oh, I used to do that. He would take my bike.
Oh,
Yeah.
this kid.
Matter of fact, the day he died, I called him and told him I was gonna tell him to run it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he used to take it. I'm like, I'm calling the cops. If he
Yeah.
wrecks, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
So if he gets caught, I'm.
That's what that kid told me. Yeah, well, he was in jail.
We live on 40th Street Southern. He lived with us for a long time.
You remember he was in jail when he sold that kid's bike? Yeah.
Darren, did
They
you
called the cops.
take Uncle Phil's car once or twice?
I used to take their cars.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, how did you get that name?
How did he get the name on the
Yeah,
bill?
how did he get up there?
It's, well, for the longest time, my son thought he really was Uncle Phil. I had to explain to him, so when it was my turn to move out to Arizona, I moved out, I come out in the November time, it was nice. I move out in January time, and it's still okay, but then summer hit, first summer. So I go get home where I was staying with those guys, and it was so hot, and so tired, that I couldn't keep my eyes open past dinner. So I remember, I'm coming from back east, and I could watch The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I could make it past then. Every night, I'd watch that and go to bed at like 5:30. And in the show, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will came from the east and stayed with his Uncle Phil. So I started calling Dick Uncle Phil, and he'd say, okay, Will. That was our little thing, and it stuck. Like I don't know, I just kept calling him Uncle Phil. And I don't even think about his real name, and then when I introduced Uncle Phil to Aiden, oh, there's Uncle Phil. You know, and Uncle Phil would go with it, and then one time we were saying Dick, and it's like, who's Dick? It's Uncle Phil. That's how Uncle Phil got it.
I never did introduce him to Dick originally.
Did,
Well, he went by Richard at work, and
Yeah.
he came there and worked together.
yeah.
But we always called him Dick, you know? You could just call him Dad. Hey, you!
Yeah. Dick, Don, Debbie, Darren, Dean, and Duchess. Damn it, whichever one you are, you
Did you intentionally name them all with these?
No.
It just happened, I don't know.
I mean, he was always called Dick, which was not real.
Yeah.
But,
My name all the way through the family, there was no intention.
no.
Just happened.
Dean was kind of named after a friend of his in the service. He had a will long. Different. Yeah. Real long. Couldn't figure out anything from there.
I just was gonna say that when I did the video, it was interesting that Darren said just Darren Walter. And I'm like, no middle names, no middle names. Oh, yes, Miss Walter.
And Debbie, he wanted to name her LaDonna. I thought that was stupid.
The woman.
No.
In Italian, it means the woman.
Yeah,
Madonna.
now, you're LaDonna. But no, you didn't. So I said no. It's like, yep.
I don't think so, I think Felicia.
Felicia. I can't remember her thinking names for the kids.
How did you come up with the names for yours?
Andy's.
Andy, little Andy, big Andy, little
Yeah,
Andy.
and Andy's mother's.
Oh, okay.
And I thought Julia sounded like her.
Variation.
And Andy, Dakota, I haven't talked to you yet, but I will before the date. I remember you as a little girl.
Yes.
How did you come up with Dakota for her name?
I still don't know how.
I get asked that all the time too, so I do need to know something to tell me.
You want to know
I need to make up something.
It's very cool.
And it
yeah.
fits, it
Yeah.
fits, you're a good Dakota.
It helps like the unisex thing, because I know you guys who
Well, Aiden's name, I wanted it to be Morgan.
Morgan.
Yes, it was Morgan Martin. And then he kept saying, no, Morgan was a girl's name. I'm like, no, Morgan Freeman, Morgan, so. But she won. And Aiden's a good name, but I like Morgan.
So Felicia, how did you come up with J?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So his family does J names. And so, well, it's supposed to be just the men in his family that carry on the J name. And his sister decided to also carry on the J names. So Slim Pickens with J names. So we had to think outside of the box. And just with each of their names, we kind of had two choices in our heads. And then when we had to on it, they looked the most like. Like Jeriah was going to be Jeremiah or Jeriah. He was a wild little beast making out, so he just looked like something different than Jeremiah.
And also too is we didn't find out if we're having boy or girl with any of them, but so we had to have a boy and a girl name picked out.
Or crossover. Yeah, Jameson always wanted Joseph, which I just thought was too common, and so we had to think of things that were a little bit more outside of his grandpa. I think they all landed just about right. The little quirkiness fits them.
Yeah, Jeriah was actually named Jeremiah his first day.
Yeah, we changed it.
We changed it. He just,
So
for some
different.
reason, just did not look like, I don't know, I would never, if someone told me that, I'm like, you're crazy. Like, how do you, but he just did not look like a Jeriah. I mean, like a Jeremiah. So we changed him after, cool frog.
That's right. And then Jaya was going to be Jaden, and then her cousin was born 2 months earlier. So my name is maybe
You are
Jaden.
such a J, yeah.
And Joaquin was just a strong name that with his little stubborn willpower turned out this right. So you put a king.
What about Mia McKinnon?
McKenna was named after the movie Summer at Time. Christopher Reeve.
Yes, great movie.
And Mia is named after Mia Hamm. I played soccer.
Dakota, what about your kids' names?
So my son was named after his father. He's actually the third, so he's Bradley Cole the third. And then Mariah, I actually, believe it or not, I always wanted that name since I was like 11 or 12 years old. I always knew I was going to name my girl Mariah. And I just had to get him on board, and he didn't put up a fight. So. Happy life, happy life.
went to
I'm
that
a strong
same,
believer in that
I
saying.
went to that same school, Brad.
I'm surprised because you always wanted your name to be Michelle.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, for myself. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your middle name,
It is my middle name.
Yeah.
Dakota was so different back then, and everybody would question it all the time, and I would always get questions. So then, yeah, there was a point in time where I was like, I just want to be called Michelle. That's my middle name. Is it? Like, I'll just go by the middle name, it's easier. I do like my name now, though.
Yeah, I like it.
I think you wrote your name on the shed that we built at Kessler and wrote Cody and Michelle only and like locked me out of it.
No.
I know. I know. I deserve it.
Like
Very
pride and
self-aware.
love.
Yeah, it was, for sure. Being the youngest. Yeah.
That's funny. And our ages are so close.
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
Which maybe we ask is,
Age? I'm 32.
I'm 31.
My birthday's in July. I always remember Christmas when we were little. Sometimes it would land on Friday the 13th.
Right.
And we used to make such a big deal of it.
since Brad snuck in at the last minute, do you want to stand up and let these people over here see? They don't even have to do it.
We all have to do it.
Thank you for the radio station.
Oh, the radio station.
Yeah, we played that one. What radio station is this?
92.7.
Oh. David O's music?
It's all
Or as we call it,
Music.
You can understand the words.
Yes.
And what they're saying.
I can sing along to it. Nobody wants to hear me sing along to it. but-
I can't say that Nicki Minaj.
Mary Jean, honey, you give Shantae and Brittany things.
Oh, Shantae. I used to name my garden all that. Actually meant to sing, and I had great hopes for her voice. Turns out she does have a beautiful voice. And then he wanted to name Felicia or Felicity or one of those. So I won that one. And I'm very happy about it. Brittany came along, and I have a sister named Marisa, and I've always loved her name. But he did not want her name to be Marisa, so I got it for her middle name. Brittany, I think it just kind of happened, it just,
It fit her.
yeah, it just fit her. We tossed it around, and, yeah, rather than have a whole lot of thought into it, it just fit. Yeah, Brittany, Marissa, I had to think of something that sounded good with Marissa, and that's how it worked out. Yes. Thanks.
Going on?
I don't know, what questions have we forgotten to ask that we really should know the answer to? I don't know, Margie, did we forget to ask something that we need to know about? Okay, well, if we think of it, we know how to find it.
It's also a website. I don't know, I'll look it up. It's on my list of things to find out, but it's a website that you can sign up for and send questions to their emails, and then they can type it, and then it comes back and like, once they have like 50 answers.
Why did Nick's that right now? It doesn't do email.
Oh. Well, I was just like, if it's, you send, yeah, like you would, and then say like, well, what would be your answer? And so like, then they send it and put it in a book.
She already tried to call me her secretary.
Oh.
That would be good for Tony to put in the website.
Well, I was going to say, I've interviewed quite a few. I wish I would have started earlier, but there's quite a few that I would like to do, and you don't have to be over the age of 60 to get this done. So, John, Andy, Dawn, Dakota, all you guys, Cody, Amanda, I want to set up times that I can come and sit and just chat like we're doing now, but ask questions and make a video. So it's for us right now, but the importance is 100 years from now, our family will have some resemblance of togetherness, and they'll see and hear what we had to say. It's not just a photograph, it's not just their video, it's their story, their expressions, their voice, and to me, that's important. So I will get a hold of you guys at some point, and plus it gives me a reason to get out of Ohio and preach and have a nice conversation on film. And if whoever is not part of that Facebook page, please let me know so I can invite you. All the videos are actually on my YouTube channel also. You're not supposed to be able to see those videos unless you have the link. Not that if somebody come across it, I think that if they don't know it, they're not going to give a shit.
You can send a direct link to Amanda, right? She doesn't need to
Yes.
be on Facebook.
No, I can send you, if you're not on
We'll have them
Facebook,
all on a spreadsheet.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, so you can see them all. And if you haven't met Claire and Joe, there's a video with them. There's some really cool videos on there, so I encourage you to get on there, and I encourage you to stay in contact with me so we can keep this going.